Yo, what's going on with you? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your Silent Enemies reading for August 2019. I do want to thank you for coming to the channel, those who are new and who are returning. I appreciate you taking the time to check out the video. If it resonates with you, please click the like button. And if you do like it, I do these readings monthly, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you will know as soon as I post. All the information that you would want to know in reference to contacting me is down below. This is going to be a general read for Scorpio, a Silent Enemies read. Now, it's not going to resonate with everybody because it's a general read. All right. If you want something more specific catered towards you in reference to Silent Enemies, I do offer that reading. Check out the information below. Silent Enemies reading is basically a reading that I think is very important. Because if we look at, some of the most famous people or some of, people that we know personally, if they've ever suffered a downfall or demise, a lot of times, if they did, it came from people who were around them, okay? People who were closest to them, people who were already in their circle and who had information on them so that they could put this person in a vulnerable state. Okay, so we just really need to watch the people around us. This is not to stir up unnecessary issues with the people around you, but this is more so for people who have a gut feeling about somebody and they're not really sure, all right? Or this is for somebody who just introduced someone into their circle or into their world and they want to keep an eye on them. Or this could just be, hey, I haven't really been paying attention to the people around me. I know something ain't right, but I'm trying to figure some things out. And, maybe this will help me out. So, yeah, this is what this reading is about, okay? So I'm going to put 3 cards down. Each card will represent a sign. I'll tell you what that sign is. And then we'll clarify why that sign could possibly be your enemy, okay? Now, this could be a friend or ex-friend. It could be an ex-lover. It could be a co-worker. It could be a business partner. It could be a family member. Doesn't matter who. A neighbor. Somebody who's in your energy that you need to really be careful of and watch out for. All right. So we have for Scorpio here, we got, this is a Gemini, Libra, or Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius we got to watch out for. All right. And then you have a Capricorn that you need to watch out for. And then you have a Leo that you need to watch out for. So, this is a Cancer Leo you may have to watch out for. Cancer/Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Ace of Swords, because this is what it is. That's why I couldn't give you the specific sign, but I will pull and see if something related to a specific sign for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius comes out. All right. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Scorpio. I've laid out the cards. Let me just look at it real quick. All right, so it looks like this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, you need to watch out for them because they're not being truthful. Perhaps they're going to be truthful, but they were not truthful to you in the past. Okay? It looks as though, yeah, you left this person behind. This was someone that you connected with. You realized that it was stressful dealing with them. They were sneaky, underhanded, and that's why you cut them short. All right, and it looks as though you cut them short and they're kind of upset. So it looks like either they're coming in to tell you some truth or they're coming back, but you need to command the truth from them because they may not want to just give it up to you. All right, but they are looking at you like you are the one. Okay, they know they stressed you out. They may have been stressed out because they weren't truthful with you or the fact that you guys are no longer communicating, but they're trying to figure out a way to come back in to communicate the truth to you. All right, so this could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, so just keep that in mind. An air sign, or somebody who has air in their chart, may be trying to come back in to make things right. All right, but they lied to you before, so that's why they're an enemy. So if somebody reaches back out to you, who with that, somebody that you broke up with and you knew they were lying, you know what I mean? You knew they stressed you out, they were lying, or they could have left you. Okay, so either way, but this could be a love situation. It could be a family member. All right. So, it doesn't have to just be love, but this situation could be a family member or an old friend who maybe lied to you and deceived you. And they may be trying to come back in to communicate with you. So, yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. So the next one I'm showing is the Capricorn here. So there is a Capricorn who you may have been dealing with who decided to be with someone else. All right. But it looks as though they want to pick things up and move along with you. It looks as though they were very self-centered when they were dealing with you. All they cared about was what they wanted and what they wanted to get out of the situation. And it looks like they may have come under the guise of love, but it doesn't look like to me that it's really, this is kind of tricky because, this is interesting. Yeah, so what's going on with this Scorpio is it looks like that they want to start over with you. It looks like they realized that they were being selfish. They realize that they do love you. And it looks like they want to move forward. But in the past, they were your enemy because they were being very self-absorbed, thinking about themselves, didn't care about your feelings at all. They were definitely being very selfish, and they realized that. So it looks like they may be coming back in. Scorpio, you got two people who might be trying to come back and apologize to you. All right, so it looks like it could be a Cancer or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, this one was a love situation for sure. Okay, this was somebody that you were dating or seeing, and they were very selfish, or maybe they just didn't want to move forward with things, but it looks like now they want to, which is really interesting. All right, so just keep that in mind if you have a Capricorn that comes back around, stating that they want to work things out or they want to apologize to you, then just hear what they have to say, but it's up to you to make the decision as to what you want to do. But they're coming up as a silent enemy because they were very selfish in nature towards you and their actions towards you. Now let's talk about this Leo here. This Leo looks like this is a Leo that you could have left alone because they were very controlling, very selfish, all right, and very defensive, okay, for whatever reason. So I could see why you would want to be bothered with somebody like this. But this is what I'm showing here, that this person is upset at you because you left them, and they're kind of on a defensive about it. And they're very controlling, though. They were very controlling, very self-centered, and they're upset at you. So just keep that in mind if you're dealing with a Cancer/Leo individual, that they're very upset at you that you left them behind, and they're very defensive about it. And I just don't see that they treated you right. I think that they were very, it looks like they want to come in and just take control of the situation because they were very self-centered as well. It looks like they may want to, if you broke up with them, they would, wow, Scorpio, they may want to start things again with you as well. So it looks like for some of you guys, you got a few options here. But if only one sign resonates, or the actions of this person I'm talking about resonates, then just go with that. But yeah, they're all people who did you wrong in some way in the past, okay? Did you dirty in the past, and one of them actually loved you, and is trying to move forward. Then, because the reason I say that is because I got the Chariot card here. I got the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and I got the Four of Cups here, and the Judgment card. So they decided that, they were being selfish. They know that they were being selfish and self-centered because we got the Four of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups. So this person was very selfish, didn't care about anybody but themselves. And it looks like maybe you left them behind. You made a decision to leave them behind. And it looks like they realize that they do love you, because we got the Ace of Cups here. And we got the King of Cups, which is Scorpio. So it looks like, and then they got the Chariot card here. So it looks like they really want to start something again with you. But they're an enemy because they were self-centered. And only wanted was what they wanted. This Leo is the same thing. This Leo was very defensive, very controlling, very self-centered, and it looks like once you left them, they realized, okay, well, this is somebody I may want to, be with. So now they're looking like they may want to come back with the Fool card. Okay? Because with the Leo, I got the Five of Pentacles where you left them. And then we got the Nine of Wands here where you might have been defending yourself against them, in their terrible ways, which is why you left. Or they're on the defense because you left. I got the Emperor card here. They're very controlling. I got the Four of Pentacles here, selfish. And then I got the Fool card. So it looks like once you left them, they realized that, oh, okay, I can't be that way to her. And so maybe they may be coming back, but we don't know why. Okay? So just watch them. And then again, with this Ace of Swords, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, it looks like they may have left you. Okay? Because we got the Five of Cups here. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So this was a stressful situation, but they finally left you or you left them. All right? But then we have the Temperance card. So after they left you, you got balance back in your life. Okay? And so now what I'm showing is this person may be recognizing that, okay, I wasn't, when I see the balance, I'm thinking maybe you were doing more, because I have the balance card here and I have the Ten of Wands. So I think you were giving more to this relationship than they were. Okay. And with the Five of Cups here, that's telling me that they either left you or you left them because it was an imbalanced situation. So now it looks like they recognize that you are, they shouldn't have done you that way. And so they're strategizing possibly on a way to come back to you and to talk to you, maybe to tell you some truth. All right. So that's what I'm showing for you, Scorpio. Now, what I've been telling everybody in these videos that I'm doing is I've been talking to people about psychic attacks and how to protect yourself from a psychic attack. Google psychic attack so that you can have a better understanding. But the information I'm going to give you about it is basically somebody, throwing shade and hating on you. And the energy is so intense, their negative thoughts about you are so intense and so fueled with that energy that they feel, especially if it's real jealousy or real hate and despise against you, that they can send that energy to you, and if you receive it, then you can receive it under the means of a psychic attack, meaning that you may get like headaches, you may, everything might be good in your life, and then all of a sudden you snapping at people, being rude to people, being mean to people, you don't know why. It could also represent your life just starting to fall apart, one by one, your career, your work life, then your social life, your love life, things could just start falling apart in every area of your life. And it's like, okay, what is this going on? So what you want to do is protect your energy. So you want to get a grounding stone, which is a lot of the dark black stones. So this one is black tourmaline. You can keep this in your house. You can get a small piece, like they come in small sizes depending on where you get them, like this. You can keep that in your pocketbook or in your pocket or in your wallet. You can also get a necklace. So this is black tourmaline, just so you can see what tourmaline looks like. All right. And then I also have hematite. This is like a metallic colored stone, pewter in color, very heavy, and it's magnetic. So certain things that have certain properties that have magnetic property to it will stick to it, will cling to it. And then I have, this is a fox that's carved out of black obsidian. Okay, black obsidian is another good stone, a grounding stone to have. This was a piece that came off a necklace. My niece broke my necklace, and so I got the piece left. So you can wear these stones on your neck. You can buy them to wear them on your neck. You can buy them in just a rough stone like this. Put them in your pocket, in your pocketbook. You can buy bracelets, like this is black obsidian bracelet. Just something simple, nothing too fancy or too expensive. But with the dark stones, you're going to wear them on your left side. because what you're doing is keeping negative energy away from you. All right. So if you have any other stones, like, this is angel aura crystal that I have on here. Like I wear it on this side. But the darker stones, the ones for protection and for grounding, you wear them on your left hand. Okay. So that I wanted to share with you. And then if you want to build up your intuition and your psychic abilities, there's many ways to do it. But one way that you can do it is by, doing stonework. So amethyst is one of the many stones that you can use to increase your communication with your higher self, to widen the path for your intuition. And one thing that people don't realize is if you're somebody who doesn't dream, then you're not getting downloads. Now, if you're somebody who dreams but don't pay attention to your dreams, then you're not paying attention to the downloads you're getting. Okay? So what you want to do is with these stones, for those who don't dream or for those who want to start paying more attention to their dreams, is you can get a stone like this, which is amethyst, purple in color. Okay? And you can put this under your pillow. All right? And so when you put this under your pillow, you wake up the next morning and then you write down or record whatever you remember about your dream. If you didn't have one, okay, fine. So you do this for like at least a 2-week period, minimum 2 weeks. You can do it as long as you want. A good 30 days is good, especially if you're just getting into stones and you haven't had dreams at all. Because a lot of people don't dream because that means they got blocks going on. There's some blocks going on. So you got to unblock that so that you can, be in communication with your higher self. Put this under your pillow for either a 2-week period. Each morning you wake up, record your dream or write down what you remember about your dream. And then at the end of that 2-week period or that 30-day period or whatever period of time you want to choose, you look at what you recorded, look at what you wrote down, and try to decipher what the universe is telling you. So one thing you do want to pay attention with your dreams is, it's cool to pay attention to who was in it. It's cool to pay attention to where you was at and what you was wearing and what y'all were drinking or whatever you were doing. But what you want to pay attention to most and what you really want to document first, if you can remember, is how you felt in that dream. So for example, if someone was chasing you and you were running for your life, naturally you would be fearing fear. You would be feeling fear. So when you wake up and you note that, that you were feeling fear, amongst the other things you want to note about the dream, you want to stop and think about, okay, well, what is going on in my waking life that would make me have this type of energy appear in my subconscious? Because what your subconscious does is it packs away what you really don't want to deal with or what you choose not to deal with. It packs it away. All right. So when you go into your subconscious at night, it pulls down some of the things that you need to be focused on. Okay. Because your higher self is telling you this is something you need to pay attention to. So in your waking life, you'll be like, okay, well, damn, somebody was chasing me, trying to kill me. That's scary. So it's like, okay, well, what am I fearing in my waking life? Like, is there something that I need to change, that I know I need to change and I'm just scared to do it? What is it? And so that's how you can use these stones to help guide you through your journey. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a crystal angel oracle for you and give you one more stone that you can work with as well. I have a couple stones here. Moldavite, lapis lazuli. Oh, rose quartz. I forgot to tell you about rose quartz. If you're trying to clear up your heart chakra so that you can love, and so, you can receive love and send love, you want to work with rose quartz. And what you do with the rose quartz, well, let me tell you what I did. You can look up what other people have done and work through what's best for you. But what I did was, because I laid down, I played some heart chakra music. You can find that on YouTube, certain frequency for the heart chakra. I played it on YouTube. I played the music from YouTube, rather. And I laid on my back, and I just put, like, say this is me laying on my back, right? I just take the rose quartz and put it over my heart chakra, right? And I just lay there for about 10, 15 minutes. And I would do that maybe 2 or 3 times a week whenever I thought about it. Sometimes I will fall asleep to it. And so what might happen, well, what I experienced is I had some pain, like some physical pain. And I remember going to the hospital, like, what the hell is wrong with me? And they're like, we don't see anything on the EKG. All right. So just keep in mind, because a lot of people won't tell you this, that you might feel some pain. And that's your heart clearing out all of that stuff that happened to you, because you carry a lot of the things that hurt you. The things that hurt you, you carry it in your heart. So you want to clear that out so that you're able to receive and send love. because you're not going to attract someone to you that you truly deserve if your heart chakra is blocked because you've been hurt from past situations and you have not come to peace with it. So you definitely want to clear your heart chakra, but nobody told me about the little sharp pains that you would get. Also, what may happen when you're trying to clear your heart chakra is you may be, like, some people will, something happens to them, they'll compartmentalize it and they'll move on and don't think about it again. Well, when you're doing heart work with your heart chakra, you may be brought back memory-wise to those places and, persons, places, or things that inflicted that pain on you. Because that's the universe's way of telling you we have to go back here so that you can accept what happened. Apologize to yourself if you made a mistake and put yourself there. Forgive those who put you in that situation, because there's nothing you can do about it now. You're not there to forgive them. You're there to forgive yourself so you can heal, right? So that's the whole purpose of all of this. But just want to let you know that if you want to do heart chakra work, that's what you could do. And then I told you about the amethyst and, opening up your channels for your intuition. But the card I pulled for you is Angelite. And if you can see the spelling at the top, Angelite. This card says spiritual or religious community. Join the like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. All right, so that's why we're here, to connect, to share information, to help each other. We are all out here together. We're all experiencing these crazy shifts that are going on. We're all on a planetary level going through massive cleansing in our lives. The universe and the alignments that are out here now are working to get rid of what no longer serves us. And a lot of the stuff that we're getting rid of is stuff that we're attached to. Some of it we know we need to get rid of, but we're just stalling and taking our time. But the universe is like, no, time's up. All right. And so a lot of that will include, letting things go and having to heal. So this is why I wanted to do the part in the end of this video about the crystals and helping to heal, because I didn't want to just do about, negative energy, silent reading, silent enemy. Unfortunately, it's a negative situation. So I did want to end or bring some balance to it by talking about ways that you can protect your spirit, your energy, and you can build your intuition. So with that being said, Scorpio, I hope that this was something that was helpful to you. If so, please leave me a message in the comments and let me know how this resonated. If it didn't resonate, you don't need to leave a message. It's okay. It's fine. So with that being said, Scorpio, I hope all is well. I wish you the best, and I will check you next time. Peace, Scorpio.